Morning, Debbie. Oh. Morning, Debbie. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I got super glue on my fingers last night. Reverend Michelle. Hi, Michelle. So, I got super glue on my fingers last night. And I thought, well, no biggie. I'll just sand it off, right? See the super glue? Super glue, I sanded the skin right off my finger. And then I sneezed. And then I put hand sanitizer on it. So I said, that's going to hurt. Good morning, Vanessa. Should we look at these? Vanessa already got to look at them. Because I texted her pictures. Well, guys, I fixed my issue yesterday. It was my antivirus. My antivirus was being a turd. Ooh. And my antivirus was attacking my webcam. So all those problems I was having and everything was because of my antivirus. Yeah, I slept well, Vanessa. Pretty good, actually. Good morning, Dab Kitty. Dab Kitty Sparkle. I know your real name, but I choose not to use it. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, I redid Sphinx's head last night, and I had a bunch of pendants on her head, and these kind of pendants, and I took them off and just put her brooches on. And so I was redoing her head. There's all my super glue. It didn't get on my fingers. Yeah, I think I'll be doing that again. Hi, Junk Trader. So, my husband's home this morning because he's not feeling his best. So he didn't go to work today. So that's why I'm keeping my voice down. Oh, I'll tell you what, Vanessa, I only went live 42 times yesterday. trying to fix it. Michelle, it's so good to see you, honey. I've missed you. So I've got my size 22 Levi's on. Feeling good in my size 22 Levi's. They're not roomy yet. They will be. They will be. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I don't think I would say it was quite like them sleeping. I think that at least when she went live, she didn't realize that she was going live, and she's not walking around her room going da 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 dog, da 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 dog, and being mean to the dog and just being a bad person and talking about things and just being negative. And she was just her normal self. And so at least she wasn't like this secret mean person or something, you know what I mean? And she got caught because she didn't know she was live. Not that she would be like that. I don't really know her. I don't know if she even knows who I am. But yeah, it was that was kind of funny. I almost felt really bad because you don't ever want to be watching somebody and they don't know that you're watching them, because we can all be in that position where, we're just going about our daily business, and then, all of a sudden somebody's watching us, and you feel like you're under a microscope, and, it's live. You can't take back live. You can choose to delete the video, but you can't take what you do back when it's live. So, I figured she didn't know it was live. But you're still waiting. You're still waiting to see, is she gonna notice? Is her phone gonna ring? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? So that was pretty funny. But I don't have her. I'm trying to mess with this. I don't have her phone number or anything like that, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to get a hold of her, but I know a lot of you do, so you could. Hey, Derek, good morning. Yep, I am Mama Whoop Whoop. Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a whoop whoop? My speaking is out of sync because my husband's sleeping. And he's not feeling well today, so he didn't go to work. So I'm trying to speak quieter this morning so that he can rest and still maintain my commitment to all of my lovelies because I said I would go live. My mouth is moving late. Okay. Well, let me fix this first because then I can focus on it. Hello. No, Derek, I don't want to tell him about your show. I feel like I'm being blackmailed. Okay, I fixed this now. Now I can focus on something else, okay? Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Good morning. How are you? I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for me to sing. The old Kung Fu movies, yeah. It might just be my link, my loop, my whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, because I am off a little bit. You know what? I know why. I think I've got a double link going. Because I had to open my web camera twice. That's why. So it's off a little bit. Let me see. Hang on. You guys, I'm gonna redo my office today. Yeah, I know, ambitious, but it must be done. Nope, I'm still off. Oh my God, Derek, are you going to be like Debbie? Thank you, Vanessa. I am doing a show at 11 a.m. this morning with Derek, my buddy Derek, NASCAR Man 3345. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Darlene. Yep, 11 o'clock this morning. We're going to be talking about all kinds of neat stuff. I think Derek's going to be a stalker like Debbie. It might have something to do with the first name, the first letter of the first name. I must attract him. Derek, did you pick up those jewelry jars? If not, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. Derek gets jewelry jars. Am I okay now? Are my lips and my mouth moving at the same time, Dad? Man, was I going through jewelry last night. Is it okay now? Okay. No, you don't have to go get them, Derek. I couldn't really tell from the pictures what was in them. So, unless you want to go down and do a video, and I'll look at it. What's, cleaning an office in the morning? Nobody wants to see me cleaning my office because I'm down on the floor. I'm down on the floor. Yeah, Tanya, what we're talking about is, NASCAR Man has, he's got a Goodwill right down the road from him because everything is just right down the road with him. And convenient, right? And they've got jewelry jars for, I think one's $19.99 and one's $24.99. And he has offered to pick them up for me and then send them to me, and I'll just shoot him a PayPal. Oh, it's a Savers. It's a Savers. Since I don't have jewelry jars or jewelry bags or any of that here. I don't have any of that here. There is no such thing. I got that 15-pound bag. Dab Kitty Sparkle. That left a bad taste in my mouth. She was going to throw it away. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Wow. Yeah, Tanya, I have got 3 Salvation Armies actually within 30 minutes. I've got one about 15 minutes from me, and then 30 minutes one way and 30 minutes the other way. So I've got 3 Salvation Armies in my area, and I've got one Goodwill in Portage, and then I have another Goodwill in Plainwell that I can go to, and then I have a Goodwill in, which I haven't been to in a really long time, and then I have actually 2 Goodwills in Battle Creek that I can go to. So, oh really? You and Dab Kitty are an hour away from each other? Yeah, Tanya, here's the thing, when it makes me want to vomit now, but when we acquired this house, we got, 50 years of everything at the same time. And, I donated maybe a dozen pairs of new in the package from the 50s, hosiery from my mother-in-law that, was the pull-up kind. Oh, why, I don't know. I didn't have my eBay store back then. This was about 5 years ago. Maybe 6. I didn't have my, well, it was 2013. So, yeah, 6 years ago, I didn't have my eBay store. And I actually wasn't selling on eBay at the time for probably about a year. Maybe not quite that long. But yeah, so I wasn't real active in eBay at that time. And yeah, I let a lot of things go that I wished I hadn't. But yeah, if I could go back, right? If only you could go back. I've met a lot of resellers, you guys. But here's the thing about meeting resellers that people don't understand. In order to meet a reseller, you have to be willing to go up to a reseller. You have to be willing to make eye contact, or not even eye contact, but you have to be willing to introduce yourself, and you have to be willing to share what you do so that you don't make them feel uncomfortable knowing that they do what they do. So I can spot a reseller, from a mile away. You just can. And I know, right, Tanya? I know. But I go up to resellers all the time. All the time I go up to resellers. As a matter of fact, you guys remember the gal that I met when I went to the library book sale a few weeks back? And I met her, and at first she was like, she even said that's how she was, and because she didn't want to like go into the whole thing of what she did and why she did it, and all this stuff, and but then she realized I was cool, and um, we got to talking, and now we're friends. So now we get together and go thrift, and we have all kinds of fun now. But there's just that negative stigma with being a reseller that people, I cover my mouth, you won't even know, that people don't want other people to know that they're resellers. And I'm so not one of those people. I am so, oh my God, look what I'm going to buy for this much. Oh my gosh, guess what I'm going to sell it for? Oh yeah. I've got to take some library books back. My jewelry library books, actually. Whew. Vitamin C is so tarty. It's so tart. Yeah, I like library book sales because you get, at least our library, which is right across the street from my post office, so it's only a quarter of a mile down the road. They'll let you take a big Aldi's bag in there. I don't know if I have one in here. Anyway, it's huge. Huge. It's like maybe 18 inches wide, and it might be 12, well, 18 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and it's probably 18 inches tall. And you can fill one of those up with books for $1. I mean, it's ridiculous. And that's how she and I met, was at the sale, because I filled my bags up so full that I couldn't carry them up the stairs. And she's a young person, so she carried them up the stairs for me. Yeah, thigh high stockings. Yeah. Yep, that's what she had. And we have a new way that's been by me my whole life, and I've never ever gone to it because I never knew like what door to go in, and if you could shop there. I never knew. My mom never shopped there, so I didn't know. And my new friend I met at the library book sale, she took me in there. And so now I'm familiar with them, but I can't get jewelry there because it's almost like a dirty garage sale. So you don't get jewelry there. I've gotten a few pieces, animal brooches. I like animal brooches. I've got 3 animal brooches there, but they want $3 or $4 a brooch. Then you got to bring them home and clean them. And so, yeah, I don't like to get things there. You guys, I need to show you a whole bag of jewelry I got yesterday. And I got it at a Habitat for Humanity resale store. But I left it in a box, and I got these really beautiful apothecary jars. Well, they're not really apothecary jars, but they're like vases with lids from FTD. And yeah, I know they're not worth anything, but they're white, and uh, I meant to tell Vanessa, my good friend Vanessa, that has already left. But they're white, and they've got the most beautiful butterflies on them, and she likes butterflies, and I like butterflies. And that's what's in this box, you guys. And but they're at my mom's. I left the box in her car. So I've got those. I got a whole bunch of jewelry, and the lady wrapped it up. The gal wrapped it up so nice. How can you complain, And I bought a Rolodex, just a really old spinny Rolodex for 99 cents because I wanted the cards, the index cards out of it. Because I found a really nice it's the do you guys remember the old steel Rolodex that I found that had bacon grease in it? Yeah, it had bacon grease in it. Why's my nose itching? Yeah, I had bacon grease in it. Did I even wash my hands after I did all that jewelry last night? Well, yeah, I had to have, because I always go to the bathroom before I go to bed. So yeah, I did. And I don't remember what I was talking about. Just my life. It's my life. It's now or never. Well, I guess if I can sing that, I can sing good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning. Good morning to you. Hi, Barb. See, right when I start singing, Piggy Chick comes out of the woodwork. Did you see that? Nobody does, Barb. It's a conspiracy. It's our present day president conspiring against me. That's all it is. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I am the noisiest coffee drinker in the entire world. Okay, so two things to share. One is this ring. I got this ring in the mail yesterday. You guys will remember I spoiled myself, right? And bought myself a ring for $20. I'm not happy with it. It's too big. It's too big. Now this is what it looks like. It's 925. I'm not even on the right screen. I mean, it's pretty and everything, but it's too big. It's supposed to be a size 8, but it's an 8 1/4. But when I ordered it, I didn't realize that was actually a 7 1/2 and not an 8. But it's not focusing. There we go. It's a pretty ring, don't get me wrong. But I thought the overall um, stones would be smaller, and it's too big around the finger. I want to focus. And I don't think I can return it. I got it at shopgoodwill.com. Thank you, Michelle. What's up?
Another package.
I did. Thanks, I got another package. From shopgoodwill.com. It's just kind of big, not just in size, but in loudness. Nope, that's my mood ring. See, it's not showing sad colors. This is a 925 ring that I don't know if it's onyx or what. This was in that box of jewelry Debbie sent me. So, if this is what you were looking at, that's always black. But I got my mood ring on this finger today. So see. So it's not dark. I think we're about an hour from there. Wow. Good morning, Alice. How are you, my lovely? My hubby just brought me a package that was on the front porch. Thank you, Barb. Yes, I am sending Deb a 925 ring and some earrings and I'm sure there's jewelry in it. You guys, it's my 24 rings. My 24 925 rings. Should we look at them all? This must be my processing, this bag. That must be my processing. Why I get charged a processing fee. Do you guys want me to close out of this and then go back into a new live and see if my mouth, if I'm not buffering? Do you want me to go back into a new live? See, Debbie, I told you, you have to piddle fart with it. Debbie Kendall had like 25 items in her eBay store, right? And she's like, I'm not getting any sales. I'm like, how many items do you have in your eBay store? Because I only have like 100 right now, right? And I know the processing fee. And I said, you got to go in there and play with them. You got to go in there and mess around with them, switch some pictures around. And she's like, okay. And so she did, and now you got a sale. I told you, Debbie, you got to go in there and play with it. You know, go into all of your listings periodically if you can, and do certain things. And you can do, if you don't do them one by one, I usually do one by one, and switch pictures around, or, you know, maybe jump a couple words, you know, switch them in the title, because it makes the algorithm think that it's a new listing. And so eBay likes that if you're putting up new listings or changing them, or, you know, any activity in your store is good. And it drives you further up in the search history, or further up in the search, the Google search. And so, yeah, you got to play with all those listings in your store, and you can actually do 500 at a time, which is no big deal for me because I never have more than 150 in there. And you can bulk edit them and just refresh them all at one time. So, and not make any changes to them. Now, I don't know if that shoots the algorithm up or not, like playing with them and actually moving them around, but it's better than not doing anything. So, okay, this was 24,925 sterling silver assorted rings. So I paid $79, $5.69 shipping, handling $3.99, because apparently this clearly not brand new quart size baggie is worth $3.99 processing. I like the box it came in, though. It's a good box. It's for a total of $88.68. And yeah, I'm sharing how much I paid. So when y'all see these rings in my auctions and you think, that's not what she paid. I know what she paid. Well, it doesn't matter what I paid. Gotta make a profit. It's basically ordering rings, right, for yourself. And then, that was my dog. They snort like pigs. You're basically ordering jewelry for yourself. And then you get to choose one or two items to keep for yourself and then sell the rest. So you're actually getting free jewelry. Woohoo! Well, congratulations, Debbie, on your sale. Okay. Here we go. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun for mama. For mama. I'm so excited to get this, you guys. Okay, so we'll look at the thick ones first. I don't like thick bands. This is just a very hippie looking. I should get my sizer out. Just got the same design all the way around it. See that belly getting smaller? The belly's getting smaller. Leticia, good morning, honey. Oh, it's right there on my finger. So this is. How do you know what size the ring is if it's a thicker ring? Is it the bottom of it? All you jewelry people out here, like what size would this be? And are you supposed to shove it way down on the mandible, or you just let it fall? Like what size would this be? See the 7 on the top and the 8 on the bottom? So do you measure it at the bottom? Do you measure it in the middle, like where the middle would be? How do you measure it? Do you guys know? Because I always wonder with thick ones. I'm waiting for your answers. Do you know, Barb? I know you do jewelry. You go in the middle, but it's just a guess. So then this would be like a 7.5. But that's not right, because if it were a 7.5, it would fit on my finger. Oh, it does fit on my finger. But see, I'm not a 7.5 if it's a thick band. Uh-oh. It needed cleaned anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got ya. That should be my thumbnail. So then, I don't know what that would be. 7.25? Yeah, I guess 7.25. I guess I can size them later. Well, that's different. I'll look at all their... They're not all thick rings. I was hoping to find some knuckle rings. That's different. Is it hollow? It's almost like... Oh, my husband's up. So I must not have been talking too low. It's different looking. See the bottom where it almost looks like it's a battery? Where it like that, it looks like a battery that would come out. That's different. Let's see, and we've got this one. This is cute. This is cute, kind of bent up, but we can fix that. Having coffee? Yeah, Frenchie, I just got my 925 rings. A whole package of them. This has actually got either rhinestones or maybe they're little diamonds or I don't know. I don't know what they are. See them? It's got 3 little rhinestones there. Yeah, it is rare, Leticia. This really needs cleaned. But that's a cute ring. As I like to say in my ever so popular language, that doesn't suck. That's really cute. No, I'm not selling them now. I haven't even looked at them yet. We're looking at them together. But yeah, they are to sell. What I don't want, they're to sell. My husband just poked his head in and said, oh, they've got a package on the front porch. This is, I'm straightening it out because it's, oh, thanks, Barb. Okay, so this one, so Barb's going to let us know what the correct way to size a ring is. It is a 6.5. If you go by, actually it's a 6.25. Barb, I don't see the information in there, just that you Googled it. Come on. You gonna focus or what? Boy, if I can't see it, it just will not focus. There we go. Yeah, you're welcome, Deb. Oh, I'm glad you piddle farted with it. Am I on that big a lag, you guys? Hang on, I gotta get this to focus. Yeah. So this is 6.5, between 6.25 and 6.5. So the wider the band fits, wider bands fit more snugly. Yes, they do, than narrow bands. So width of the ring size or band that is used will affect the size. Generally, you would go up 1/4 of a size for rings 5 to 6 millimeters wide, and 1/2 a size for rings 7 to 8 millimeters wide. Good to know. Thank you, Barb. And that is true. I don't like really wide rings because I'm pudgy. I like rings that just sit right here in the crease. I don't like rings that sit right here, which this one that I just got, this one, see how, it's the shank on the back of it is smaller, but it's still got a wide band on it. So I'll be selling that. I'll be selling this. Will you marry me? All my friends, will you marry me? Hopefully I can get the $20 out of it that I spent. So what did we say this one was? 6.5? 6.25. 6.25. So that's cute. So that makes this one. Boy, that band is swirly, you guys. Look at the band. And you know what? It's supposed to be swirly. This is that really unique one. Do you see how that's swirly? It's supposed to be swirly if you look at the side of it, because the shank, hang on. Boy. My focusing is out of whack. There we go. See how it's the shank was like attached after the fact? So it's supposed to be swirly. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This one's really different. That's how I noticed the band of it was 6.5. That's a 6.5. And this is what the top looks like French. This is certainly an artisan piece. This is an artisan piece. You can tell the shank was made separate and attached to the top. That is so unique. Yeah, it's just really unique. I bet you I won't find another one like it, you guys. So that would make this really wide one then 7.5. So it would be a 7 because it's so thick. Because it rests, like the middle part is like right on 7.5. So that would be a 7.5. So we had a 6 1/4, 7.5, and a 6. So this funky one's a 6. Oh yeah, Frankie? Frenchie? Frankie. Yo, Frankie. Yeah, it's different. I gotta do some research on that. I don't want to look at all the thick ones because I wanted some small ones. Oh, this one. This one. I gotta get my diamond tester first. This is the one you're gonna be bidding on? That one? With the 3 little stones in it? This one, French? Or this one? There's 21 more rings to go through. All right. Well, here's a cute little one, you guys. It's an open veil. I like this one. Oh, nope, it's bothering my finger already. This would be a good knuckle ring, but it's cute. Okay, Barb. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for helping. Wonder if she was at the gym, sitting there in the locker room naked, Googling for us. Thank you, Barb, for your participation. If I were to keep this ring, I need to bend it just a little bit. Oh, Alice, you missed a lot, honey. My husband came in and said I had a package on the front porch and gave it to me, and it's my 24925 rings that I ordered. Oh, she's at home. You have an elliptical at home? How nice. I want an elliptical because an elliptical really kicks my butt. This little one you like? So Alice, I'll show you really quick. This one. With 3 little stones. It could be diamond. I don't know. Have to get a diamond checker. I haven't bought one because I've been considering buying one that does gemstones too. And then look at this one, Alice. Check this out. It is super different. And the shank is swirly and it's uneven on the back. See that? Frenchie, you like this one. You need to put, Frenchie, you like the dome one, the flower one, or the thick band one, the hippie one with the peace signs. Okay, here's another. What size was this one? I actually, since I can bend this out, I actually kind of like this for a knuckle ring. Oh, it looks like a Brighton. The dome one. Okay. Oh, I just bent the crap out of this. Good thing it's silver, huh? So I guess you really can't size this because it just depends on the shape of your finger. So it just runs loosely on a 6. So really, it would be a really good knuckle ring. And I could adjust it to wear on any finger I wanted. Okay, here's another skinny one. Ooh. This is pretty. Oh, but I committed myself to this one. I like when there's like pit marks in it. Because you know it was it's an imperfect piece. This actually doesn't even look like silver, you guys. Although I guess it's tarnishing like silver. There's no mark or anything in it, but it's got this little spot right here, like something was at one time soldered on top of it. You like the flower? I like that too. Let me get it to focus. See that right there? It's just a plain band. Just a plain band. But this one is a size. Nobody's ever accused me of being graceful. I'm just saying. My dad, God rest his soul, which I don't think his soul would ever rest because he'd be hunting and fishing. What am I doing right now, you guys? If you take your soft metals, which stainless steel, sterling silver is not that soft. It's a very hard metal, but you can still resize it, or you can stretch it. Like gold, you can always upsize gold. You can't make it smaller, but you can always upside it if you have the mandible, because you know by putting it on here and twisting it and just playing with it, you're taking the kinks out of the metal. So okay, this is an 8, which I could put on, but it's like it's a half a size too small, and I'm normally a 7.5 on this hand, which is why the other ring will fall off my finger, because this is an 8.25. It's supposed to be an 8, but it's an 8.25. So, which if I wanted to be a prissy little thing, I could dispute and send back. And then this is just a plain band. It's just like a cute flowery band. Or I mean, simple band. Really cute. That's just a $10 bill all day long. This is at least $10 at auction. 12. I have to test it yet. It doesn't say 925 on it, but you guys, it doesn't look 925 either. It looks like it's white gold. It doesn't look 925. So I went cheap with my helping hands, and now when I see the really big ones, but they're like $60. I really like those big ones, but they're like half off. They're $60. I found this light kit, you guys. Oh my goodness. This is going to go on my Joann Fabrics half off, treat yourself, you're a millionaire now thing. But it has this great big like base, and you can put stuff in it. And it's got 2 arms with little like roach clips. I don't smoke pot, but you know what I'm saying? Little roach clips on it. And it's got this huge like thing that comes down, and it's a light, and then you flip open the top part, and it's a magnifying glass, which I thought this would be the same thing, right? but it's like $120 normal price. And you could get it like 40% off, 50% off, but you're still spending $60 or $70. This is called Helping Hands. So you've got the things to hold your piece that you're working on. And then it's got this, you just bring down, and it's got a light, but it's a cheaper, see the light? It's a cheaper version. You really do get what you pay for. But this really reminds me of gold. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. And then Debbie says, yes, you are. This one is a size 6.5. This feels like gold because it can really go down on the mandible. Is it mandible or mandible? 6.5. But if I really put pressure on it, I can get it to a 7. It needs to be reshaped just a little bit. I'm not boring? Well, good. I don't have to be so quiet because now my husband's up. But he usually gets up at 3, so this is like sleeping in 5 hours for him. It's like I almost want to test it right now. But I won't. I don't want to bore you. There's no marks on the inside, which, if you know anything about gold rings, those can wear off because they're such a soft metal. This almost plays like it's 18 karat. So I have to test that, you guys. Ooh, I got a free. Oh, no, I didn't get a free. I was going to say, ooh, I got a free stone in mine, but it broke. It came apart because of that, that $3.99 handling fee. No! Where are you? Oh, no. I'm going to have to get on the floor. Will she get it up? Will she make it? Oh, no, I'm on my tummy. I'm on my tummy. And I can't find the stone. I'm on my tummy. I'm on my tummy. And I can't find the stone. I'm on my tummy. And I can't find the stone. Where did it go? Ooh, I forgot I had these. Look at these Steve Madden boots, you guys. They're zip up. I gotta list these. Where's my stone? Where's my... Where'd my stone go? Oh, where'd my stone go? Ah. There it is. I found my stone. I need to vacuum. Hi. So the stone fell out. You're gonna go to the opera house? See, the stone fell out? That will be fun to have Kitty Sparkle Nicole singing in the rain. Yeah, I know. I found a lot of my stick pins. So this stone is clearly, it's a mood stone. Or it's got like that Aurora Borealis feel. Hang on. I want to pull my bra up, which means I gotta adjust the girls. Sorry, if guys can do it, so can girls. Oh, did you guys know? I want to get rid of this, and I definitely want to get rid of this. But look how my stomach has gone down, you guys. Don't you think? Gotta get rid of this right here, and this right here, and this right here, and this right here, and this right here. Toe ring. Did you guys know that I used to be in musical theater? Right? Could you imagine me in musical theater? I actually, my senior year of high school, we did the production of Grease. And everybody in the chat, put what you think Mama was cast as in Grease. I put 3/18/2019 Coffee with Mama. It's 3/28. Thank you, Leticia. I was fishing for a compliment there. But I don't know how to be, like, not two-faced, but I don't know how to beat around the bush. So if I want my blue bra, I'll just let it show. It's one of those that just wants to go up to your neck. I wear sports bras because they're thicker at the shoulder here, and you know I can handle them better with my fibro. So, ooh, look at this one, you guys! I gotta get I'm gonna order a gemstone tester. We'll get to that one in a minute. Hi, Joe. Did you see that? That was really sly between you and me, Joe. Okay, so I think this is a mood ring. Well, that's like a little tiny kid's ring. It's almost like it is. These two rings are identical, you guys. Almost. I don't know what I did with the stone. That's like a size 3 ring, you guys. I really liked your last video, Joe. That's the same kind of stone that's in the big one, you guys. And I put the stone up here, and now I don't know what... Oh, here it is. I literally was just handed this package, you guys. So, okay, for all you guys that mess with jewelry and stuff like that, Barb, you might, or Barbie. I really want to call you Barbie because you and I could just sit and have coffee and talk crap, not crap, like negative about people. I don't like to do that, but just talk about stuff. If you need to glue a stone back into its setting, what kind of glue do you use? Good morning, Dad. The pollen has started. Good morning, Jennifer. Or do you just use super glue? Which is not how I super glued my fingers. I was super gluing a dragonfly brooch that I broke when I was doing Sphinxy's head last night. So here's the stone, you guys. I don't know if I can get it to stay in here. I guess I can go into a jeweler and ask him. Excuse me, sir. Oh, it's pronged in the back. Okay, so I really gotta figure out how to do this. So here's the stone. See that? That's why I thought it was a mood ring. See that, you guys? That's the glue. And then let me try this. Guys, I really want to get so much done. I need to get the rest of my invoices out for my mini auction Tuesday, because if you were part of my auction, you saw that my antivirus ate my webcam. Yeah, no kidding, Dad Kitty. Nicole. I know I should call you Nicole, but I just want to call you Kitty Kitty. That's what I call my kitty. Now this is blue eBay tape, but this is the stone against the blue. But yet, if you look at it this way, it's like almost Aurora Borealis. You can't tell. Something's up with my webcam today, you guys. Anyway, when you turn it, it looks like it's got pinks and purples in it. So if anybody knows what kind of, I mean, I'm sure it's man-made, but what kind, if that, is that a mood ring? Because we all know I like a mood ring. See how that's all sparkly? See it? It's got like purples in it. Dab Kitty. Okay, Leticia, I need to get some more coffee too. I ordered some little bubble mailers from Mercari because right now all my shipping stuff is too big for the jewelry. Yeah, but you know what? This is what I do. I'll show you, since this is my channel, I can take as long as I want to show these rings. There ain't nothing you can do about it. I've got to order my eBay supplies. I still haven't ordered them. So I have the 8.5 by 11 eBay mailers. And because I'm not a high volume seller, these last me a really long time. Although now that I'm full time and a lot of my home projects are done and things like that, I'm going to get a lot more listed. But honestly, you guys, jewelry's kind of taken over my life. I'm not listing on eBay because I'm so wrapped up in jewelry, getting jewelry, looking for what people like to buy in my auctions. It's like everything is revolved around my Tuesday night auctions. And then this auction last Tuesday, I had to cut it short halfway through. And I didn't get to list or didn't get to show you guys so many items I had. And so this is 13 inches tall, which means it's really bad because that is about half of my income for the week. And I only made about half of what I normally make because I only got halfway through my show. So this is 10.5 inches wide and 13 inches long, not including the flap. But this is what I do, you guys. I will cut this, depending on the package, usually just down the middle. I'll just cut it right down the middle. And then, you know, write down what the middle would be after you close it. Ah, Sri Lankan moonstone. Does it change colors? So I'll just cut this great big mailer down, right? And so you've got one that's still got the flap on it. And then I just tape this, right? I'll just take my eBay tape. And while it's empty, I'll put the eBay tape on the bottom and just fold it over. I've been working at night because the dogs are in here. Even though they're laying down, I get their hair. See that? And I'll trim it and I'll put another piece of tape on it. But now I got a little poly mailer, a little bubble wrap mailer. And then, because you guys know how I bubble wrap everything and secure it, I'm out of foam wrap. Oh, adolescence. Okay. That's an awful big word, Michelle. Hey, psst. Psst. Don't tell Michelle this. Adolescence. Shh, shh, don't tell Michelle. Somebody Google that for me. What does that mean? Nope, I haven't made a haul video on my free jewelry. Should I have? I did it with Deb when I got it in the mail. We kind of did like a swap. She sent me a large flat rate mailer, cost her like $19 to send it, of costume jewelry. And, some of it had, wear or break, some breakage. And then I'm sure I probably damaged some when I was washing it because Debbie smokes, which I'm not saying is bad. Clearly, I can't breathe without being around any smoke. So I had to air it out in the garage, but I only let it air for one day. This was Tuesday. And so I threw it all in the sink. It filled up my entire kitchen sink. And I have a good sized deep sink. So, and that's why I was going through the rest of it last night. But a lot of bracelets and stuff. So yeah, so now you've got 2 mailers. It took me an hour to get there, but I finally got my point across and told 2 stories in between getting my point across. Yep. So, and these are bubble wrapped, and I just figure this is good for extra protection. Okay, you still want to bubble wrap everything, but you could order a ring. Okay, you could order a little tiny baby ring like this, and by the time I put it in a plastic bag, I put tissue paper around it, and then I bubble wrap it with my great big thick bubble wrap. You're gonna get one of these that's like sticking out like this. Okay, that's bulging for this little tiny ring, because that's how well I bubble wrap everything. So now I've got this little mailer. Debbie, if that's you messaging or anything, yeah, Kitty, it's the only way to wrap. I've seen a lot of auctions where they just throw stuff in bags. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't get upset when I get that kind of stuff in the mail, because yeah, I'm sure it's just fine. But you ordered 4x8s, so you ordered one this size, because I have all kinds of sizes. You ordered this size, but this is not a bubble. Did you order bubble wrapped ones, or did you just order regular ones? But I want some more. I just love your puppy dog eyes. Oh, here's my box. Maybe I could take it back. I haven't had it that long. I think I spent $9, maybe $11. Helping Hands with LED lights. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. And then when I do my pictures for my auctions, you guys, I just wrap paper around a box so that when it's sitting like this and I go to take a picture, or sitting like this, it just looks like a nice white box. So this one is, I know I'm getting off track, guys, but stay with me, I promise. Why are you calling me? Debbie, why are you calling me when I'm live?
Because I want you to see if that one that looks like a that has a battery back.
Yeah.
See if that head will pop out. I got one like that, and you can change those settings.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have waited. By
Sorry.
That's my stalker. That's Debbie Kendall, my stalker. So we got some new people in the chat. The Chatteroony. Okay, it's going so fast. Coffee. Hang on. So, okay, you can't. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's like fast forwarding through my messages. Price it high, looks like a 7.5. Maybe I have a spirit floating around my office. Because this is... Looks like a clover price at high. Oh, yeah, I see your message now. I did try and push on it. It didn't come out. You saw Legally Blonde? I just laid in bed last week on my phone trying to go to sleep watching Legally Blonde 2. My chat's just going up and down all by itself. I think I need to take my computer down to factory. Oh, your doctor's scheduling an upper GI endoscopy? Okay, so an upper GI, they're just going to scope you. They're just going to either put it into your nose and down your nose into your esophagus and stomach, or they'll do it through your mouth. It just depends. I've had it done through my nose, and I've had it done through my mouth. Oh, Leticia, thank you. Okay, so anyway, so now I've got myself a little mailer. So when I do the rest of my invoices, I've got that one. And then this one's already all set. And all I have to do is just tuck this front part in, fold this part down, and there you go. And if you need to, this is a scalpel. I worked at a hospital for a really long time, and you know where I found scalpels? We used to have them in our department just like this, or very, very similar to this. Not just like this, but very similar to this. Well, maybe they were just, I don't remember. It's been a long time. But I found like a pack of 10 of these at a garage sale. So, and they were all green like this. But this is an actual scalpel, super sharp. So I'm going to hold it with my fingers and worry everybody. And then it's got little, it's got a little ruler on it. Probably some, the doctors know how long of an incision to do. But what you can do with these two, Kitty, is if you don't want to just fold it over or whatever, you can take a X-Acto knife or anything, scissors, anything, and you can make a little slit like this. Just be careful if you're using an X-Acto knife. This is what I had to go through, a year of testing and a year of hepatitis B testing and stuff, because I got stuck with one of these. This sharp part. I reached down into this thing of pens, and this was sticking up like this, and it went right into the tip of my finger, although it was this one. Right into the tip of my finger. And so, because it was a dirty blade, I had to be tested and all that stuff. No, it's not fun. The best thing that you can do, Kitty, is just stay calm. Because they had to rip mine out because they did it through the nose, and then I couldn't breathe because it was in my esophagus. So I couldn't breathe through my esophagus. I couldn't breathe through my nose because the scope was down my nose. And so I was like literally suffocating. So they take that out. They ripped it out. He just went and ripped it out. Because yeah, I was freaking out. And then they did the one down the throat, and I was fine with that. That was just in the office. But anyway, so you've got your little slits. So all you got to do then is you can cut this down a little bit, or you can leave it, or you can just put your little flap you just made over. And now you got 2 envelopes. And I've even before cut these in quarters, you guys, and taped them. You probably know because you've gotten jewelry from me. So that, you know, it's a quarter of an envelope. And even if you don't mail it this way, because it's hard to get your label on there just right, the only way you could really use a quarter of an envelope is if it's a flat thing. You know, like a little ring, and it doesn't require too much bubble wrapping. But now that, you know, 15 minutes ago, you all knew what I was talking about. And now I'm finally done talking about it. So my husband says people don't like about me. Just get to the point. Yeah, so these are 8.5 by 8.5 by 6.5 almost. Yeah, that's a good idea. So back to the rings. So would you guys use super glue on this? I just licked my dirty jewelry fingers so that the stone would stick on my thumb, and it's not sticking anyway. Here's that stone. Is somebody supposed to Google what it means? Because I'm not educated enough to understand. But yeah, these bracelets were in that bag. I'm keeping quite a bit of stuff out of that box that Debbie sent me. Oh, I've got 2 links open. Is it this one or is it this one? Let me close one. Maybe my lips will work again. Maybe my lips. It's not too bad in the Google Hangouts or in the webcam. Let's see what Google Hangouts. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay. Okay. So, I mean, would you glue this, you guys? Would you super glue it? What would you do? I'm curious because I don't even know what I did with the ring. It's tough being me. Because here's the mood ring, and it's really clear. No, that's not the mood ring. Yeah, that's the mood ring. See how it's black? And then you put it on, and it changes color? So as soon as you put it on, it starts to change the color. See how it's switching the mood? Maybe. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know how to spell what you spelled. It's not changing mood. Apparently, I'm in a bad mood. But I don't know where the setting is to the ring. I don't know where the ring is now. All right, let's just get on. Here it is. Ninja reflexes. Hey, Derek, are you still in this chat, or did you get bored a hell of a long time ago? So would you glue it in here? Barb, you sell jewelry. What would you do? It's pretty. The setting is pretty. That's just like, that shank was, it is. The shank was like soldered onto this. Come on. See, it's pronged in the back. See the prongs? It's got prongs right there to hold the stone in. But these are some really nice hot glue it. Excuse me while I scratch in between my boobs. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm doing it in front of you. And it doesn't seem to bother me. I don't know if hot glue gun will hold it. But anyway, back half an hour ago when I started this ring. Yeah, you can make fun of me. I make fun of myself. Okay, so I am shaping this ring right now. Up and down on the mandible. Or mandible. I don't know if everybody else's. This is like really sharp. There's a ridge right here. See it? Right there. Can you see it? See that ridge right there? It's like sharp. There's one on each side. It's like super sharp. Yeah, but how many women, Leticia? You wouldn't be live in an inch right between your boobs. It's the way the light goes through the stone. Oh, like a labradorite. Is that labradorite is the blue, right? I'm still trying to learn my stones. Okay, so this is, now it's nice and round, you guys. I used to work in a jewelry store when I was 18. And I wish I had retained, see how round that is now? I wish I had retained some of that knowledge because it would have come in handy now. But I've always liked jewelry, even if you don't see me wearing it all the time. Yeah, you put it in there, and it is changing colors. It's changing colors like an aurora borealis would. But the stone doesn't look man-made. I mean, there's glue on the bottom of it. Let's see if I can slide this in. Maybe I can convince my husband to go out to eat, but I don't think he will. Oh, you just got off the elliptical? What was my question? Oh, gluing it in, yeah. Would you use like super glue, Barb? Or I forgot you were on the elliptical. Boy, you can really go on that thing. I used to go about 20 minutes. Thing would get me every time. Really work up a sweat. Well, now it's in there crooked. E6000, only on costume jewelry to reglue stones, but you don't like to mess with the real stuff. I don't even know if this is a real stone. And actually, I've got it wedged in there crooked, but at least it'll show on camera. See, it doesn't look like it's... Boy, I have a little bit of a lag there, guys. You can't see the purple once it's on me. But if I take it off, I bet you'll see it. Nope, see how it's in there crooked? But at least it won't go anywhere for now. I think I'm going to uninstall this webcam, you guys, and then reinstall it. There. Focus. There. So it's got like little sparklies in there. So what did I say this was sized? Get jewelry glue at a craft store or just a super glue type adhesive. I need to get some E6000 because mine was all dried up. So I need to go get some E6000. Maybe I can convince my husband to go to Menards, but probably not because he called in today because he can't walk on his foot because he has gout really bad. And it flared up overnight. He came home early from work today. But he goes in at... No, he didn't go. He came in early. He came home early from work yesterday, which means we're going to probably be half a day short on pay. And yeah, that's good, Barb. If you go in, Like you can't take a half a vacation day or whatever, I guess. Or maybe you can, but he just doesn't. I don't know. He works at a grocery store. He works at Meijer, which is like our huge grocery store. And this, the Mid-East or Midwest, no, Mid-East, I don't know, wherever Michigan is. From Michigan down 3/4 of the way down towards Florida, there are grocery stores called Meijer. Oh, thank you, Barb. I hate it when he can barely walk on it and everything. But at the same point, part of me thinks, well, now he'll see what it's like to be in pain all the time. And that's how I am all the time. Hi, Esme. Hey, Esme, guess what I got? And I thought of you. Not that I'm expecting you to bid on this or anything, because I did throw it up in my last auction and nobody bid on it. Nobody wanted it. Hi, Donatella. We're going through my my 925 sterling silver ring set I just got this morning. Look. It's citrine glass beads. And if I liked citrine color, I'd keep it, but I don't. And I know you bought that other one from me. Not that you got to buy this or anything, but I'm just showing you, Esme, because I know you like this kind. Just so you can see it's pretty. It's got just the glass faceted beads. I really like these too, which is why I was thinking about keeping it. But yeah, I know, right? This was in that box I got from Debbie too. Yeah, anytime you guys want to send me your fashion jewelry, I'll trade you for other pieces. That's what Debbie and I are doing. She didn't want to, she didn't ask me to do that. I just said that I would. Because I have a 925 ring that she really, really likes. This one right here. And instead of selling it, how much for that cute little bracelet? I'll talk to you later, Esme. I'll talk to you later. So, this is the ring that Debbie's getting, and a pair of gold tone earrings, if I could find where I put them. Hi, Todd. So Debbie's getting this 925 ring from me in exchange for a bunch of costume jewelry that I will either sell, or I sold a couple pieces in my Tuesday auction, or at least one piece I know of. I belong to a few jewelry Facebook groups and dog rescue Facebook groups and stuff. But okay, back to what we were originally doing 45 minutes ago. When I said back to what we were originally doing a half an hour before that. And back to, what we came on here to do. So this is a size 4, you guys. This is a straight 4. The one where I jammed the stone in there just now. Where we didn't know what the stone was. No, I do belong to some reselling groups too. I'm just not really big on see the stuff on the side? I gotta get some E6000 today. This has got really pretty filigree on the side. There, you can see it. This is really pretty. It doesn't appear to be a mood ring though. How are you, Toddy? Tom brought in a box when I was sitting here doing my live with everybody, and it was my set of 24 925 rings that I got from shopgoodwill.com. So that thick one, the thick plain one that had like the solder mark, but not really, is an 8. So then it would really be, according to Barbara, 8.5. And this little one that I think is white gold, not silver, is 6 3/4. All right, now let's move to this one. Check this out, you guys. That's like a brownish stone. I don't know if it doesn't look like garnet. It's too dark to be garnet. But it's got two, it's not I can't think of the term. Focus, you little pot for the yabby. There. But this is a semi-precious stone. I don't even know why I look. Why do I look? Why am I looking? Oh, Esme. Esme always sends, I like you guys to send me pictures or text me pictures of you guys wearing the jewelry that you buy for me. And Esme does every time. Oh, Esme, it looks gorgeous on you. So gorgeous. You're such a gorgeous lady. You didn't get that ring from me, though. Just the bracelet. Or did you get the ring from me? I don't know. That bracelet looks gorgeous on you, Esme. I almost want to keep it. Okay. That's your Esme, or your that's your Esme. That's your wedding ring. It's really pretty. I don't do auctions. I can do 500. I can list 500 in, or is it 300? No, 500. And half auctions, half buy it. Now I never do auctions. So this is a really cute ring. It almost looks purple, but I know it's not. See the transparency? How translucent it is? Oh, you want me to show the pictures? Okay, I will. Hang on. Hang on, guys. There. See how it's translucent? But it's like a brown. Maybe it is a garnet. It does have a little bit of red in there. Okay, guys. Esme wants me to show you the pictures. Because she looks so happy wearing them. But I want some more. I just love your puppy dog eyes. Oh, the gold leaf pin. Okay. Yep. So this is Esme wearing a bracelet that she got from me. It was that peach bracelet that has the brooch on it that comes off. You guys remember that from the auction? See that bracelet? Isn't she gorgeous, you guys? Thrifty Esme. She is just so gorgeous. There's the peachy colored bracelet. I know, I'll get to it, honey. And then, oh, it's the pin. I didn't even see the pin. I didn't even see the pin. I was looking at your finger. So this is her. Look at that gorgeous face. And that gold pin. That's why I was looking at the ring, because there's her brooch. That was in one of the brooch lots. Okay, so the size of this, which I'm sure, I mean, the quality of this, it is definitely semi-precious. So I guess I'm going to get myself a semi-precious stone tester. They're like, Casey found one for me for like $225. A really nice one. A desktop one for $225. But I still kind of want one to take garage sailing. Okay, so this is a 7. This is a flat 7, so it will not fit me. So this I will have to sell. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Are you freaking kidding me? Whoever gets that is going to love it. You take 3 to 5 pictures of what? When you list something? Esme wanted everybody to know how happy she looked when she was wearing my jewelry. Esme. Well, Michelle, you can't just buy it just like that. I have to research it first. I have to see, does it fit on my fingers? Does it fit over on my knuckles? Because maybe I want to wear it as a knuckle ring, which is why I ordered all these rings. Because if you guys ever watch my videos, I usually have rings all over my fingers. It's one of the few places that I can wear things, just like bracelets, right? This came out of Debbie's box too. And this articulates. Isn't that cool? So when I'm done with this, I'll sell this too. But this articulates. And it doesn't bother me because it's got the little caps over the things. But look how it articulates. And the other one that I was wearing, this one, came out of that box of Debbie's. And then this little one that has religious saying on it. So we'll see. I got to do some research and see if I want to keep it, Michelle. But I'll let you know for sure. I've got your number. Email me your phone number, Michelle. Have you emailed me your phone number? What? Hi, Candace. Is that what you're just going, Mama? Or are you going, Mama? Good morning, Candace. But yeah, Michelle, this is a gorgeous ring. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'd have to check. I'd have to test the stone on it. So this probably isn't going to make my Tuesday night auction. I believe you when you say you'll buy it. I wish it were a 7.5 and not a 7. I'd be wearing it. But hey, you know, I can only wear a 7.5 because of the weight I've lost. Okay, how many rings have we gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rings. 8 rings out of 24. I know I need to shut my mouth. If Dia were here or Thelma would hear, they'd be telling me to shut up. And I know you guys have been telling me to shut up, but I just don't listen. Okay, so now we have this one. Give it a second. I gotta go fry up some sausages. Isn't that cool? There are some real artisan pieces here, you guys. This is almost like, this is indicative of the thorn crown that Jesus wore. That's what this reminds me of. Because it's like it's, and then that little brass stud or silver stud is like a pokey from the thorn crown that he wore. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yeah, I do. Yep, I've got these, which is why I know what size fingers I have. And I have this. And this was also courtesy of Alice Galarani, who's probably not in the chat anymore because she got tired of me mumbling. I got this the same day that I got my wonderful webcam from her. I feel like a princess. Do-doot, do-doot. So yeah, I have this. Crown of Thorns, yes. Thank you, Thelma. See, look, Thelma is always in my ear. Always. I said, boy, if Thelma were here, she'd be telling me to shut my mouth, be quiet, and show the jewelry. It's stuck. Whose self-confidence always stays high? Oh, your daughter, 8 going on 13, yeah. Yeah, I'm just bragging about you again, Alice. She's my friend. She's nobody else's friend. Alice is my friend. Uh-huh. In fact, if I do go to eBay Open, maybe I'll be rooming with Alice. She invited me to stay with her in Vegas, which I guess it's not going to be in eBay Open's not going to be in the Mandalay Bay this year. Remember, everybody was trying to befriend you, Alice, when I told them who gave me the webcam. Okay, so this big crown of thorns is a size. It rests. Okay, Thelma, in your opinion, how do you size a ring when it's thicker, right? I know a thinner shanked ring, you just, call it where it falls, 6, 6.5, 6 3/4, 7. But when it's a thicker shank like this, where do you size it at? Do you go in the middle, which is what I do? Barb, Picky Chick. I almost called you Barb, the Picky Chick. Well, I'm sure you know. Says she puts it right in the middle. Okay, so it's where it falls first. And you're certain, Thelma, that is your final answer. You do not have a lifeline. So if it's where it falls first, then on the bottom, right? On the bottom part. So if it's where it falls first, it's a 6. So here's the 6. See the 6? Fuck us. Fuck us. We gotta learn from our friends. Okay, fuck us. So it's falling right on the 6. Don't fuck us on me. Don't fuck us on me. Don't fuck us on me. So that right there. I'm making myself nauseous. Okay, so it falls, the bottom part of it is on 6. Thanks for coming in, Donatella. I'm sorry that I talked so much I didn't get through all my rings. You can come through and fast forward through everything. Oh, wow. Oh, it's your size, is it? A size 6? So then that makes this other one, the one with the peace signs and stuff, so that makes it, that makes this a 7 3/4. But if I really smoosh it down there, are you supposed to smoosh it down there, Thelma? Yeah, get rid of that air hockey table unless you're using it for flat lays. If you're using it for flat lays, that would be perfect. So, Thelma, are you supposed to, like, if it is just sitting there and it's not completely like even. Okay, and you can, are you paying attention, Thelma? And you can push it down just a little bit. Are you supposed to push it down with some force? Or, bye Leticia, I love you. My slumber party vixen. That was so much fun. Next slumber party we do, Thelma, you're going to be in it. Yeah, there are. They're all 925, Thelma. They're all 925. And a lot of them are artisan pieces. You can tell. So then the bottom of the peace sign is 8.5? No. Or an 8? Oh, I guess I could get this on. So don't force it. Okay. Look at this one, Thelma. It's domed like I think of Robin Hood. Why, I don't know. Don't get dizzy. See the shank on it, Thelma? And then the shank is wavy at the bottom. And then Debbie said to see if it pushes out in the bottom where it looks like it's a battery. And it can be like interchangeable. Focus. Yes, I'm pulling it back. Anyway. Moorish? What is Moorish? Oh, this is Moorish? It does pop out. Debbie is right. Maybe my stalker has a point. It is moving, Debbie. It's moving. Bye, Barb. Thanks, honey. I'm sorry I'm going so slow. Ooh, that's a cute ring, too. So now I got to see if this pops out. I know. It does. You guys. Look. Debbie, you were right. It pops out. She said maybe it's interchangeable. Look, you guys. So that doesn't look old now. So it says 925. So it does pop out. Now, it's got a rubber gasket. I thought it looked really old, but it's not. Bye, kitty. So, Thelma, what do you think about that? Have you ever seen anything like that? Where it pops out of the center. See that? So I'm assuming it came with other ones that you could pop in. Now, listen. Well, it didn't make any noise. So that is cool. Moors is the culture. That is so cool. And then I got this little stone, Thelma. I don't know what this stone is. What is your opinion? It fell out. It was popped out of the setting, and I just put it in crooked. It'll stay in there. I got to glue it in there. You know what stone that is, Thelma? I mean, it almost... I mean, it's a rock, but... Or glass or something. It changes color. See it? Do you know what that stone is? Bye, Toddy. I 1438 you. Okay, and then there's this one. I know everybody wanted to see all the rings and they got bored with me. That's okay. I'm on 2 hours sleep, so I'm a little slow. So the black stuff would be filigree, right? That almost looks pink in the camera. A moonstone? That's what somebody else said too. I don't even want to look for my loop. This is really pretty. Yeah, I've got some that I think are white gold, Thelma, and one that looks like real diamonds, but I got to get a diamond tester. So, okay, this one is a solid. Once I reshape this, it'll be a 6. I will, kitty. Bye, Dad. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry if I'm going so slow. I'm boring you. But waiting for the Adderall to kick in. And then I'll be... Thanks, Thelma. So this one is a 5 3/4. And if I force it, a 6. So it's 5 3/4. Which is a pretty pinky ring. There we go. Thelma, doesn't it look pink? It almost looks pink, doesn't it? He's gone. Todd, Velma loved your interview on Adam's channel. That's really pretty, guys. Pink sapphire. Yeah, Thelma Casey found me for $225. He found me a gemstone tester. It does the diamonds and the moissanite, along with semi-precious stones, and it's only $225. It's a desktop model. It's not the pen. So, but I like this ring just for this right here. So I'll probably wear it like that for a little bit. That's a gorgeous ring. What size did I say that was? Thelma, I wish we lived close enough. Wouldn't you just love to come over for coffee and sit down on my dog hair-filled furniture? I would come to your house for coffee. But then I'd go to Beth's house for coffee, 10 of Hearts, and then I would leave and I would go to Esme's house for coffee. Because y'all live in Texas. Houston, Texas. Yep, Thelma, I'm doing your little trick of spinning this up and down on the mandible. Or mandible. Is it a mandible or mandible? And then it shapes it. So this is a 5. Nope, that's the other side. This is a 3 1/4. So this is definitely a child's ring. But it's just like, but not as intricate as the other one. Same kind of stone. So you think that's a moonstone, Thelma? Oh, yeah, if I go to New Hampshire, baby, you know I'm coming over. I'd like to travel. I'd like to take a week, hop in, rent a motorhome, just a really short motorhome, or maybe even just rent a Class B motorhome and just tool around the country meeting my lovelies. Opal. But it's sparkly. It's like it's Aurora Borealis. That's what. And usually opal is like a cream colored or translucent white. Where are you at, Alice? You think that's opal? It's pink. It almost looks like it's glitter glue that dried. I'm going to take a trip one of these days. This is so tiny, you guys. This is like a perfect pinky knuckle ring. Yeah, October is my birthstone. It's opal and it's pink. But the only opal that I really know of is the white. Okay, Michelle, what are you saying no to? Alice is in Utah. I gotta write this down. I'll be going all over the place, you guys. Don't fight over me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Does it? See, Thelma, I'm nice to you so I can use you for your knowledge and wisdom. And why are you not at school? Or are you at school? Are you at school, Thelma? Okay, so Alice is in Utah, where all the FLDS people are. Oh, the fire comes from the bottom. The fire down below. Okay, Alice is in Utah. I could look that up from my records, my database. Michelle, what city are you in again? Which I could look up. Michelle and I are getting together this summer because we're both in Michigan. Dab Kitty, what city in New Hampshire are you in? Which I could look because I have you in my database. And I even wrote Dab Kitty and not Nicole. Look it up. Okay. She's a Rockford Peach, you guys. Back when there was Rockford Peaches, when the women were playing baseball. I bet you she knows all about that. I'm sure there's like something in a museum. Northfield, New Hampshire. Does everybody in New Hampshire talk like Maine? Oh, no classes today. Yeah, well, I hope it goes fast for you, Thelma. Call me if you get bored. I'm just going to be working all day. Okay, let's do some more rings, guys. We're halfway through. Ooh, look at this one. This one looks like it got banged or stepped on. I don't know if I can fix that. I know Thumb was like, just shut your mouth and get through all the rings, please. But I don't operate like that sometimes. I'm on about 2 hours of sleep, so. And I woke up before my alarm went off. Bye, Esme. I love you too, babe. Look at the filigree on this. This is filigree. It's like a little bubble ring. And it goes all the way 3/4 of the way down. Esme's got a meeting. Isn't that pretty? But it's like dented right there. You guys see where it's dented right here? Right there. So I don't know if I can fix that or not. Get a really tiny flathead. And maybe I can fix that. This is too big. It's too bubbly to be a knuckle ring. And I might be able to wear it as a pinky ring, but we'll go over that pinky knuckle. So this one for sure I'll sell. This one is a size. Sorry if I'm monotone today, guys. Waiting for my Adderall to kick in. So I saw energy. Might go make myself some eggs. I love you, Esme. She's so sweet, you guys. I have the best friends and the best followers. They're so sweet. Thelma, don't tell me that yours beat mine. Well, we have a lot of the same viewers, though. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier, baby. Well, that's nice and round now. Okay, size. 4.5. Solid 4.5. And if I push down and force it, oh, I can get it all the way to a 5. But it's just in shaping it. Yep, now it's a 5. Nope, still 4.5. Nope. What are you doing, Kelly? You don't know what you're doing. Mama, you don't know what you're doing. So I guess it'd be 4 3/4 if you just let it fall. I'm going to call it a 5. I'm going to call that a 5. Isn't that pretty, guys? So far, I find value in every piece. Thelma would like this one. She would like this one very much. Do you guys see the feather on the side? Or the leaf? Isn't that cool? That's a pretty knuckle ring. Now that's what I call an opal. But I don't know what the green stone is. Maybe jade? The opal looking stone is definitely denser than the green stone. Bye, Dab Kitty. Love you, baby. Yeah, it's definitely a stone. Now, I wouldn't construe this as the exact same color as the jade earrings that Thelma bought for me in the auction. You guys, she bought those jade earrings, right, that you could probably sell for $125 or $150. She bought them for me. They're too heavy for her to wear as earrings. She wants to make one out of a pendant and sell one. I think she should sell them both and make like $150 and profit like $125 on them. Because let me tell you something. If I got a hold of those earrings now, let's say I found some more, I would not sell them in an auction. An Ethiopian opal? No, I have not, Michelle, but I'm going to have to research that. Ethiopian opal. So this is kind of cool. I'm not a green fan. I don't like green. But see, that's what I call an opal. And then I don't know if that's too green, like too tealy green to be a jade. Do you guys know, do those gem testers test jade? Okay, this size, I could put this on my middle finger. So I am going to guess, I think I could put it on, that it is a 7.5. How much am I loving this ring right now? And I don't normally like greens. But I like the opal and I like the feather or leaf. And I like that I can actually get something on. Maybe I'm bloated today because I ate quite a bit yet. Oh, no, I didn't eat quite a bit yesterday. It was the day before. There were 2 days where I just couldn't stop eating. Nobody was telling me to eat those days. Those were my days off that I took. Okay, so this is, that scared me, a 7 it falls at 7 or 6.5. That's where it stops, but I could push it down to a 7.5. If I push it, I can push it to 7.5, like it could be shaped. You have a video with the few on? Ah, they rival Australian opals. Yeah, see, I have enough trouble telling humans what nationality they are. I just can't do it with gemstones. What nationality are you, gemstone? Are you Australian? Are you Austrian? Are you American? Yeah, send me pictures, Michelle. And I need your phone number. So I'm going to call it a 7.5. It falls to about 7.25, but it can easily go to 7.5. So yeah, I'm going to say it's a 7.5. Can I keep all the rings, you guys? Oh, look at this little heart ring. It's just hearts all the way around. I got to find my caliper too, so I can see how many millimeters my pearls are and stuff. This is a good knuckle ring. That's why I ordered so many rings, you guys. That's why I spent $90 on 24 rings. $90 is a lot of money for me to put on my business credit card, okay? But I figured, let's just say low ball figure. I'm going to get more than $10 per ring. I know this. But let's just say low ball, okay? I sold every one, which I'm not going to. I'm probably going to keep half and sell half. If I made 10 and let's say I sold 12 rings out of the 24, that's $120. And I still get to keep 10 rings. And I've still made my money back and a little bit more. So this one is it's like almost all of these need to be, I almost want like a solid mandible. Did anybody tell me, is it a mandible or a mandivole? Look it up. Is that what you were, is that why you said look it up? Okay, so this is, if I have a solid one or it's smooth, that would be better. So this is a 7.25 then. Because the solder's almost in the middle. We'll go by, well, I guess you could go by the point. If you go by the point, it's 7.5. But it's thicker, so then it would be a 7, yeah, because it doesn't slide on easy. So this little heart one is a 7. And then this is really cute, you guys. These look like little diamond chips. Look how cute that one is. Now that I get a super good close-up of it, maybe not. Maybe it's just rhinestones. See them? But there is rhinestones in there. Or diamond chips. This one, I'm guessing, is a 7.5. Yeah, I know, Alice. Yeah, this is going to be a 7.5. Look how beautiful it looks on me, you guys. Sorry to toot my own horn there. But, I mean, I could so wear that with my pretend wedding. This that's actually too big for me now. What I need to do is sell everything that I've bought, put the proceeds right back onto my credit card that I used to buy them. Okay, so those weren't made to go together, but I could wear it like that and get away with it. This is not real. That's a cheap China ring that I bought. I ordered. I might have even gotten it off Wish for just a couple of dollars. I don't order off Wish anymore. I went through when I was looking for pretend wedding rings. My husband and I ordered a ton of rings. And I have like 2 or 3 of this ring in different sizes, different stone sizes. That's cute though. I could definitely rock that as a wedding set. So, but I'll have to test the stones to see if they're diamond or not. I'm going to have to order my diamond tester today. Do you guys want to see my actual wedding ring? I really like this one. I'll show you my actual wedding ring. It's got 17 stones in it. Big ones. We got our taxes back, so he's pretty calm right now, but and it's not calm like he's screaming and stuff. He's just worried. So this is actually an 8, so I must be really bloated. Probably because I ate out yesterday. And I ate a whole tub of popcorn the day before. That was like my dinner. So it's an 8. Yep, it falls right on the 8 mark. I love this. Probably the only way that I would sell this, I want to keep 1 or 2 rings, is if it's real diamonds. Hi, Dwayne. So, okay, here's the thing, Dwayne. I had to uninstall my Kaspersky antivirus because it was attacking my webcam. And that was the whole purpose of all the lives yesterday, was to see if I could get it to work. And I ended up, hi, Kelly. We're going through 925 rings right now, you guys, that I just got in the mail this morning. My husband opened up my office door and gave them to me. I had to uninstall my virus protector, and now my webcam is working fine. So, yep, I really like that, you guys. So I got to test that, but these are all 925. Oh, here's just a cute little hope ring. And when I find my loop, when I clear this table off, I will be able to find my loop. Both of them. Hope. Let's see what size this is. It's got those cute little things on there. Studs. So it says 925 in there, but can't read the other mark. I have other loops, but they're not strong. I just love your puppy dog eyes. So that's the song that's going to be stuck in my head. But I want some more. This is just a cheap little jeweler's set. It's not even jewelers. That's just what it's called. Yeah, I'm still on, Derek. Because I'm still going through those rings. Hour and a half, I'll be on with you, Derek. What kind of coffee mug, Kelly? You know those Mui's, M-U-I-I, M-U-I-I? It's like spelled twice. Those are good money. So this is a 7.5. It's a small 7.5. It's not a 7.5. Or I'm bloated. 6.5. It's a 6.5. Ooh, a Downton Abbey coffee mug. You know, they're making a movie. That was a good show, Downton Abbey. Yeah, I need to clean this office and list. I got to get the rest of my invoices out. The last couple that I have. It says 925, but I think it says 13 something 925. This band is loose. It's like, it is. This part is loose. Watch. See? See that moving? Yeah, that's really smart, Kelly. That is super, super smart. Yeah, 123925. Isn't that funny? And it's backwards. It's like mirrored. $925. $925,123. I don't know what that means. Oh, Dwayne, thanks for stopping in, honey. I know I'm going super slow today. That's a really cute ring, you guys. Hope. I like that it articulates. Let's see what size this is. Some of these rings are going to be in your auction, Dwayne. I'm going to have a lot up of sizes. Yep. Which I can't remember what date I have. It's in April. So this is a 6.5. Ooh, guys, you think that diamond is real? Oh, look at that. Why would they put such a fake ring in 925? Something tells me they tested that. Now, I would actually wear that if it were, I can tell you right now, that's 1.25 carats. If it would fit me. Yeah, I got 24 925 rings in the mail this morning, Dwayne, and I paid $79 for 24 925 sterling silver assorted rings. I got some really cool ones too. And with shipping and processing fee, handling of $3.99, which all they did is put them in a baggie, I paid $89 for 24 stainless rings or sterling rings, and they've all been super nice so far. If this fit me, I would wear this. I'm always trying to find pretend wedding rings. Someday I'll just get mine fixed, and then I probably won't wear it anyway. This is 7. There's my other 2 rings. Okay, guys, so this is my actual wedding ring. And I have gold duct tape on it because there's about 1/4 of an inch, like from here to here, that there's no shank. It just got popped out when I had it sized up. Boy, it's big on me now. It's really big on me now. Oh, yeah, it might be June. You don't need to look. My solitaire moves because I've lost a prong. This is my actual wedding ring. It is a solitaire that sits down into a guard. It's about 1/3 of a carat solitaire, and then I think it's about a 1/2 a carat with the round brilliant and the marquise. And baguette's the word I was trying to think of earlier. So, yep, that is my wedding ring, guys. Nice wedding ring. Thank you, Michelle. It's huge on me, though. It's really big on me, even with the duct tape on it. I definitely need to have this sized when I get it fixed. And then I can scrap out the gold or keep it in case I ever gain on my weight back. But I'll take the duct tape off. I used to be quite a bit bigger. So this is what it looks like without the duct tape. When I had it sized, when I gained so much weight, they had to put gold in there. And where they put the gold in, you know, it filled in that space. And then I was playing with my German Shepherd I had a German Shepherd mix. Let's see, that was when Clay was in middle school. So we've been here 6 years. We were at the other house 3 years. That's 9. We're at the other house 4 years. 13. 15 or 16 years ago. $17 years ago. Let's see, we've had our dogs for 12 years. Yeah. 17 or 18 years ago, I had this sized. And I still have the piece of gold that popped out, but my German Shepherd's tooth got caught under my ring and it just popped the gold ad out of it. But I need to have all my stones retipped. Every single stone needs retipped. Oh, I don't know if I would have done that, Kelly. I would have went and got some lube or something. Went and bought some lube. I actually lost the solitaire in the place that we got it. Get my dirty fingernails. We had insurance on it, right? So I took my ring in. I couldn't find it. Got the diamond, replaced the solitaire. The day that we were going to pick it up, I found it on the floor under my desk. Just the solitaire sitting there. So I took my solitaire back into the jewelry store. And see how low set that solitaire is? They set it low because it would catch on things, and that's how I lost it. But I asked him, I said, could you kindly take the new diamond out that you just put in? And this is little over 1/3 of a carat solitaire. And I said, could you take that diamond out and put my diamond back in, the one I got engaged with? And he just kind of looked at us like, I can't believe that you are being so honest to bring back the original diamond that you found, because I could have sold it. You know what I mean? I could have sold it. And this was back when I was pregnant for my son. So maybe I got this sized back then. No, because I had another wedding ring that I wore, just a gold band. But yeah, I was trying to look for tip damage, but I've got a prong missing right here on this corner. If you look really close, Let me let it focus. Right there. See, there's no prong there. See it? There's no prong. Because I broke it off. But yeah, every single stone needs to be retipped. Or not, yeah. Every single prong needs to be retipped. So it's going to cost like 20 years ago, it was going to be like $700. So I can just imagine what it's going to be now. Thank you, Alice. It was just a solitaire and it just dropped down into the guard. Yeah, my husband surprised me with this when we got married at the altar. I had chosen a much simpler setting, and it just was a thin band and it curved around the solitaire with some leafy, sparkles, diamonds. And this one cost about 4 times as much as the other one. But yeah, but I've gone so long without wearing this, I'm not attached to it. I'm not attached to it. I suggest, because my husband wants to renew our vows, I suggested, hi, Casey, here's my wedding ring. This is my wedding ring, Casey. I suggested we trade in our wedding rings because his shank is broken on the back of his wedding ring, and his has diamonds, that we trade these in and get a whole new set. You are beautiful, Casey. Thank you. But I need to have them all retipped. See the back, Casey? Where I had it sized. And that's where my German Shepherd's tooth caught right here. And it broke the soldered shank off. But I'm missing a prong on my solitaire. And I need to have every stone here retipped. And I think there's 17 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 15. Excuse me. Yep, 15 stones.
Now,
What?
dinner's done if you're hungry.
Oh, you made breakfast? Thanks, honey. I'll be right there.
Actually, I made lunch.
You made lunch?
I made fish and rice and carrots.
Oh, thanks, babe. I could have cooked, honey. All you had to do was ask.
Right.
I'm just visiting with friends, going over inventory.
I thought you were working.
Yeah, I am working, but I'm sorry, babe.
All right. I made you dessert, too.
You made a dessert? See that prong right there is missing? So anyway. Yep. But yeah, trade this in. Because this was like, I know he paid, this was before my husband believed in credit. He paid 500 and something just for the solitaire back in 86. And then when we got married in 89, I think he paid 600 or 700, maybe 700 and something for the wrap. So this was a $1,200 set 30 years ago. I've had the solitaire for 33 years. I've had the solitaire since 1986. And I've had the guard since 1989. So, and then because I don't like yellow gold anymore, I like white gold or silver or platinum. So we could trade these in and get a whole nother set. I would think we could get at least $2,000 for this. I would hope, maybe. And for his ring's got diamonds too. But I don't know. This has got about, I think it's 0.78 or 0.79 total. No, it's over a carat. All combined, it's over a carat. Yeah. And then here's the other two rings, which might be 925, that I wear as pretend wedding rings. They're just like my other one. These are two different sizes, but the exact same stone. Hi, Perry. You just missed my wedding ring. And then this is my husband's wedding ring. Yeah, but his shank is broken, see? It's cracked. Right there. But I used to wear his ring for a long time. Now this is a ring that my mom gave to me. This is real gold, and this is real diamonds. And my mom gave this to me, and I've worn this as my wedding ring. I've worn this representative for the last 20 years as my wedding ring, okay? As my engagement ring, like. That's real gold, real diamonds. And then I have, that's not it, this ring that my mom gave me, an anniversary band that's real. It's real gold. I don't know if the diamonds are real. I can't imagine them not being. My mom usually likes the really nice stuff. Hi, Kathleen. So this is what I would wear as my wedding set. This represents something to me. These rings, like if a robber wanted to take my other ring, I wouldn't fight over it. If he wanted to take these rings, there'd be a fight. These rings aren't worth a tenth of what my wedding ring is, but these rings represent my marriage, because these are the rings that I've worn for decades as my wedding rings. And then we're going to finish up the 925 rings, you guys. And then I got to go have breakfast with my husband or lunch. Here's the cheap China ring that I bought. This is the cheap China ring. I think I got this off of Wish. That I bought to try and kind of replace my wedding ring. Because it kind of looks like it. Because like I said, we've been looking for ring. We've been looking for years for a wedding set that will look nice and be representative of my wedding ring. And this is the closest I've ever found. But of course, it doesn't have the beauty that a real ring would have. So, and this is even big on me now since I've lost some weight. Oh, geez, Derek. Please come back and join us at 11 a.m. because NASCAR Man 3345, who is in the chat right now, will be on my channel. I will be having a talk with Derek, NASCAR Man 3345. Boy, dude, when I come on your channel, you better be pimping me out. But I have been on here for 3 hours, so let's finish up these rings. Let's finish up these rings. I'm going to go eat. Shake your butt. Shake your butt. Okay, so we just have a few more rings, guys. Ooh, this one does fit me. So this came in that lot, but again, why would you put a fake stone with 925? But my rings I just showed you might be 925. And actually, this goes with this one. These actually go together. So this is like a wedding set. Remember I showed you this, you guys, like an hour ago, and said, I'm coming, babe. My husband made salmon and sides and dessert. So I was going to keep that. Look, there's a wedding set. So I could keep this, and that could be my new wedding set. That's pretty too. That's passable. Don't you guys think? Can't get a much closer look than that. So, I mean, that's passable as a wedding set, right? It's $25 an hour to work with Mama on my show, on your show. I like that. So this must be 7.5. Kathleen, thanks for popping in, my love. I'm so happy that you did. I'm so happy with this ring light, you guys. So it's an 8. Yeah. Yep, it's an 8. So super happy with that, you guys. Yeah, thank you, babe. I appreciate that. I might have found a wedding set. Thank you, honey. I'm finishing up, babe.
Come on. Daddy.
So yeah, I'm happy with that. Ow, here's my dinner. Carrots.
I tried something different with the fish. I don't know if it's gonna taste good or not.
Fish and
I tried
rice.
the garlic parmesan.
It smells good.
So I just tried it.
Well, didn't you eat? Mmm. It's good, baby. Really good. Yummy. Nobody makes fish like my husband. Okay, so look at this ring. This ring fits me like a glove. It's actually big. Isn't that pretty? And that doesn't even, it's not even small on my finger. And it's a wide band. That's really cute, you guys. Let's see what size this is. Come on, focus, baby. Focus for Mama. Mama loves you. Yeah, I was messing so much with my webcam. The settings are all off. There we go. Isn't that cute? Let's see what size this is. For all the things that my husband does that I don't like, he does 5 million other things like that that I do. My husband's an excellent cook, you guys. In fact, when we first got together, he taught me how to cook like from scratch. So this is a 9. So that's why it was big. So I could easily wear, even though it's a thick band, I could easily wear it on this. But that's too much ring for me. And then I've got this one that's super sparkly. Boy, I'm moving super slow-mo today, guys, and I took an Adderall. So I guess I'm supposed to work at super slow speed today. Woo, woo. Check me out. Isn't that a cute ring? And it's concave in the on the inside. Boy, there's a lot of filigree or tarnish, the green stuff. So it's a 6.5. No, 6 1/4. 6 1/4. And then we have this ring. Oh, this is pretty. This is my size. It's actually big. What do you guys think about this? I'll be right out to watch something. Give me 5 minutes. Thanks for your patience, honey. Three more rings after this. Look how cute that is, you guys. That's really cute. Yeah, I'll definitely be selling this one, guys. And you can definitely tell those are rhinestones. This is probably a 9.5. It's a 9. So I'm so excited, you guys. It's about 8 3/4. I'm going to have some nice rings for you guys. I think this says mom, or does it say love? Isn't that cute? Elephants! It's elephants with their trunk up. It's a 7. That is so cute, you guys. Hi, Scrappy. This is a 7. This is just a plain band. It's actually fairly substantial in weight. So that's cute. Oh, this is beautiful. Save the... Isn't that cute? I didn't find one big enough to fit over my thumb knuckle, though. I was really hoping I'd find a thumb knuckle ring. And this is a 7. 6 3/4. All right, guys. That's my 24 rings. I'm going to go and watch TV with my husband and eat my food because I got to be back on here in an hour for Derek. Whew. Bye, Kathleen. Bye, Casey. Bye, Perry. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye, Alice. That was so rude. I'm sorry. All right, back, guys. Come back in 1 hour. And I will be with NASCAR Man 3345 at 11. I'll send you a link, Derek, at like 10 to 11. And we will see you guys in an hour. I love you. Bye, Debbie. Yep, back in an hour. That was a really long coffee with Mama, wasn't it? That was 3 hours. Okay, guys. I love you. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you.